How do, ladies and gentlemen, and others, it's me, Rustin Charmaine, and this is Exploring the Concept Live. Now, Exploring the Concept, you may already know, is a series here on this YouTube channel where usually it's heavily scripted and heavily edited, and I'm going to try today doing it a little bit differently. I am going to have the lyrics on the screen, and I'm going to play the album in full, which means that I will not make ad revenue from this, but I don't really care about that. And yeah, I'm going to share with you today one of my all-time favourite albums. You can see it on the screen. I could do a big like intro to it or something, but there's no point. It's in the thumbnail, it's in the title, and you can see it the moment you click on the video. It's Blood and Chemistry by ARCANE Roots. Now, based on the fact that here on Album of the Year, it has 3 critic reviews and 36 user score ratings, I don't suppose there's that good a chance that many of you have heard it before. But let's face it, most of my subscribers are here because they're Sleep Token fans. I do feel like this will be right up your alley if that's you. Now, you can see that these scores aren't that great. They're not terrible, but they're not amazing. For something that's been out for 12 years from a band that's been broken up for 7 years. So apologies if I get you into them now. There's no more music coming. This ain't that great, but if we scroll down a little bit, there's a review from a certain somebody. 96 out of 100. Quite simply one of the best albums ever. And I stand by that. And today, hopefully, you're all gonna get to see why. So, without any further ado, let's crack on. This first song is Energy of... Oh, no, wait. No, there is more to say before I start playing the song. There is quite a lot more to say. This is why I normally script things. So, ARCANE Roots are a UK band. I'm not sure when they were founded, but this is their first album. It was 2013. And they broke up shortly after I got into them and saw them live for the first time in 2018. And they have one more album and a couple of EPs. And they're all excellent too. But this debut album for me is their magnum opus. It's phenomenal. The title of it is Blood and Chemistry. And that is a very fitting title for the lyrical content in the album. With that said though, the lyrics are not on either Spotify or Deezer, the two different music services I've used throughout my adult life. The lyrics aren't there, and I'm not, weirdly to say about someone who does this on the YouTube channel, I'm sometimes not that much of a lyrics person. Sometimes it's just the sound and the emotion of it that I bother with. If I can't quite tell exactly what's being said, then I don't really mind. But there are several moments in this song where I really can tell what's being said in this album. And Blood and Chemistry being the title is perfect, because what it feels to me like it describes, it's kind of a progression, like a story of this person who knows, I did air quotes there, you can't see me, but knows that all human emotion is blood and chemistry. It's just various different chemicals in your brain stimulating certain feelings, ideas. And this person therefore has struggles understanding human emotion, things like love, things like religion, and this album covers a lot of that. But because I've never really read into the lyrics, and because I've never really thought that far into the lyrics, I'm not sure if I'm right. And today we're going to find out. And the way we're going to find out is we're going to play the song, we're going to keep pausing and stuff, and we're going to read what's being sung. And yeah, we'll find out. Let's see. First song, Energy is Never Lost, Just Redirected. It has begun. It just takes a little while to come in. Okay. I feel like I do already know all the lyrics to this song. or read them. Maybe reading. I think reading them will put them in sharper focus. Okay, I'll give you a little spoiler. That's not what this band are going to sound like for much longer. But I think this first verse here is very clear in how unclear it is. So there's a few kind of contradictory ideas in a way. So, forlorn your heart, this scratch will leave a mark. So this is going to hurt you. There's no two ways about it. You're going to get hurt here. And you'll fall and you'll sob, but you'll walk. So it's going to hurt, it's going to take a bit of time, but you'll get over it. You'll be fine. And now you'll understand this love lost never went. So what I think that means is that it takes getting hurt to understand, it takes losing love to understand that, it's not the end of the world and that it's still there for you. But then we get, and your God is not enough. And I'm not too sure where that comes in. Is this all about a God's love? Is this about coming to understand that God isn't real? Maybe that's it. Maybe the understanding that God isn't real is what will hurt you, but you'll get over it. And then the love that you thought was lost because God's gone was in you the entire time. Maybe that's it. Let's play the next bit of the music, which I believe is where some people may click off this video. This might be a bit guitar-y for some people. And we'll see what the next verse is saying, even though we can already read it. But it's better to read it along as it's being sung, isn't it? Let's go. Yeah. That's that good shit. If that kind of guitar work and that kind of rhythm, that kind of, I don't know, math rock, alt rock kind of energy isn't your bag, then this album won't be for you. But if it is, buckle up. There's like another hour of it. All right, next bunch of lyrics. You'll never figure, though I know you'll try to bend all that seems to go blind. Okay. Yep. So I was right. I think I was right. There's no more band to ask, and nobody's annotated this Genius page, so it's all on me. And you in the comments, tell me what you think. There you go. That's called engagement. You'll never figure, though I know you'll try to bend. There's no break there. You'll never figure, though I know you tried. Now I know you'll try to bend all that seems to comply. You're not that apparent. This is trying to ignore evidence that there is no God, isn't it? You're trying to bend all the facts to suit what you already believe. Yeah? And you're not that apparent. It's like basically saying, come on. No? Let's carry on. It's not the free, but all the time you try to. Love that. Yeah, so this is why you can't just read them and decide. You have to listen to. Partially because I always thought it's not defeat, but all the times you tried to. And again, I don't know who's written these lyrics in. Maybe it is defeat. But all the times you tried to bend all that seems to comply. You're not that apparent. This is trying to ignore evidence that there is no God, isn't it? You're trying to bend all the facts to suit what you already believe. Yeah? And you're not that apparent. It's like basically saying, come on. No? Let's carry on. It's not the feet. All the time, not plural times you tried. All the time you tried to. So maybe that's saying what belief is. Belief is all the time you spend trying to believe, not the feat of actually believing. But yeah, the next part's so clever. All will become clear in. Obviously, the word that ends that phrase is time, but we just kind of fade and don't say it. And then I cannot tell you, you will not listen, said or sung so quietly that it's under the sound of the music. You can't really hear it. I love that part. So clever. Because it, saying all will become clear in time, all these things you're confused about become clear in time, but will it though? Maybe not. Maybe it won't become clear in time, so we don't say the word. And you can't tell somebody what to believe because they won't listen because they already believe something else. Yeah, love this. Love this. I'm so glad I'm doing this. This is an album I've loved for so many years, and I've never read. I've never had this reading of this song before, so. Maybe I'll get a new reading of all the songs. That's a little scary, actually. Let's see, though. This is so good, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm jumping in before something there. There is no other but the one you pine for, hold in your heart and your pride. You can't change what happened. So within that context that we kind of built for this song, what does that mean? Is the one you pine for your God? And you're holding your heart and your pride. So so because you believed this for so long, you can't now accept that it isn't. Your pride is at stake, as well as your heart, your soul, your belief. But you can't change what happened. So suffer, liars, nobody's at fault, you can't hold it in. So the liars are the people that got you to believe in the first place, but it's not your fault. Like you were tricked, but you can't hold it in now that you know. Interesting. I think those are the last original lyrics. Let's listen to them. I think somewhere you could tell what this was about to be. Now I know there's a comma there, but is there a comma there? Is it? Are we telling the liars to suffer? So suffer, liars. Or are we telling this person? Is this a conversational song? Are we telling this person who's struggling with a belief that you have to suffer? So suffer the liars. You have to suffer these liars. These liars are everywhere about everything. It's not your fault. You just have to deal with them. I'm really not sure, It could go either way. See, this actually, I've called this Exploring the Concept Live. This is normally my internal internal monologue when I'm listening to these albums, trying to write a script and figure out what it's supposed to mean. You're getting this undiluted this time. I think it'll become clear as we go on. It'll become clear in Now you can all see how much of the runtime is left. 1 minute and 32 seconds. And you can also see how much lyrics are left. Do you want to get heavy with it? Let's go. Woohoo! Yeah, you like syncopation, do you? That lyric's not on the sheet. What did he say? Is it? Was it something already up here? I've never, obviously, clearly I've never thought too much about what it is that he says there. No, it doesn't matter. Says the man making a video about lyrics.
Fall on your heart, this scratch will leave a mark.
Now I know lots of people like to play something all the way to the end before pausing and talking about it with finality, but all the songs on this album kind of blend together. They're not even crossfaded, they're just kind of, no, I guess it's crossfaded, but they go into one another, and I could hear the beginning notes of the next track. So I think the summary that we've come to here, I say we, like you're having the conversation with me rather than just listen to me waffle, is that this is about somebody losing their faith in their God and questioning why that had to happen and what they're going to do now. Which, remembering what the chorus of the next song is, makes a lot of sense. The next song is called Resolve. As you can probably see from the different artwork and different colours, this was a single. It's one of their better known songs. Not that they have that many well-known songs, really, but I think it's also probably one of the most radio-friendly songs. So if the last song was a bit too biddly-dip for you, then this one might be more up your alley. With that said, it kind of should be obvious to you all. It's one of my less favourite songs. Although I think on Album of the Year I still gave it. In fact, I can just check real quick, can't I? I think on Album of the Year, I believe I still gave it I gave it 84. So I still really like it. Should we listen to it? See what I mean? Smooth as butter. It's times like these when I wish I was more musically adept. So in the comments, if anyone's listening who is a proper musician, not just a fake one like me, could you tell me if this is a music nerd joke? Does this verse not resolve back to its root chord? Because to my ear it sounds like it does, but I might be wrong, and it would make sense. But outside of that, what does it mean? Can you warn me off this night? Because there's something I can't demonstrate with words. So there's a fear here. We're talking to somebody, and we want them to talk us out of something, but we're not sure why. We're not sure exactly what it is that we're so wary of. it's a place I've been before. It's a place you'll learn in little steps. So it's something that we've done before, but it's complicated. My bones, they ache from holding for a resolve. So I've been waiting for a resolution to this problem for so long that we ache from waiting for it. And that idea of waiting for it goes into the next part. So let's listen to that and then see if we can come up with any conclusions here. Well, first of all, the sound of that chorus is so good. But I think it does clarify a few things. So we're in a relationship now, and this place we've been before, and this place we learn in little steps, is the end parts of the relationship as it falls apart. And the resolve we're holding for is the resolution back to the root chord. Are we going to find our way back to love, or are we going to find our way back to being single? And is it ever worth the wait? Like, waiting for this time to be over, is it ever worth it, or should we just cut our losses? Will it feel like I was never there? As I cannot live with what I'd say to you. So if I left you, would that crush you, or can I just bail because I don't want to say to you the things that I'm holding in? If I save me, will you heal yourself? So if I focus on fixing my own problems now, will you do the same? Do you still need me? As my bones grow old from needing a resolve. So yeah, that's definitely the feeling I get, that we're in a situation with someone else where we're both not in a good way, both separately and collectively. And I'm holding the mic too far away here. Sorry if I've been quiet for the last few minutes. I have a stand. I just can never be bothered to set it up. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I'm so professional. Yeah, I feel like we're in a relationship that's in its end stages, and we're deciding whether or not to cut it off. And warn me off this night is maybe the confrontation that's been coming. This thing we can't demonstrate with words, the things that we can't live with ourselves if we said it. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Let's continue. There's not many more lyrics in this. Is that really all there is? Actually, yeah, there is, actually. That is all it is. Yeah, okay. So there's only 3 more lines. May as well have listened to them and then decided. Whatever. Too late. You know what? I think I might take it back. I think this might be one of the better songs. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, the final lyrics. If I've never shown remorse, please know that it was always kept. And now my bones are cold from feeling a resolve. So I don't think we're in the aftermath. I think we're still in the before times. It's just that we don't show our emotions. So we just want this other person to know that we feel it. Blood and chemistry. That's all we think emotion is. It is, rather. So we don't wear our heart on our sleeve, but we want the other person to know that we do feel bad for how this has gone. And now we feel like we're dying. Our bones are cold. From feeling resolved, though, so maybe we are in the aftermath. Maybe it has happened. Spoilers, there's a breakdown coming. I would think if it was going to have happened, you would put that part after the big breakdown. But speaking of, there's only non-original lyrics left, and most of the song left, and the way this song ends is so good. So even though it's going to cripple my chances of not having this video get blocked, let's just play the last 2 minutes straight up, shall we? Yeah, gotta drop it all the way out. But you know what happens after a song gets dropped all the way out. You know what's gonna happen now. Don't pretend you don't know. That was good. One last chorus, go on. Oh, that's good shit, man. The next track is called Belief. I think we're returning to the subject matter of the first track. What do you reckon? Let's see.
You know you've had your way of grace and love today, but all you ever knew will now just fade away. Can you cap it off? Can you find a way to stay? You know you never had a finely crafted way, and don't you cry.
Okay. So the last line in Don't You Crawl, I think, comes back to holding your heart and your pride. So it's like we're talking to the person from the first song again. We're saying, don't you crawl, like, you keep your pride, but you know you've had your way of grace and love to date. So far things have gone your way, but all you ever knew will now just fade away. So maybe this is more than just a God. Maybe the God is symbolic. Maybe it's this relationship. Maybe it's the crumbling of this relationship, and this person didn't think it would ever do that. Ooh. Maybe the God isn't a literal one. Maybe the God is a person that's been put on a pedestal, or this idea that this relationship is going to last forever. Oh, that's good. Not from me, from them. Can you cap it off? Can you find a way to stay? Can you put a lid on what's unraveling? Can you stop? Can you rein this in? Can you find a way to stay where we are now? You know you never had a finely crafted way. So even though you've had your way with grace and love, you never were that graceful yourself. And don't you crawl, don't you lose your pride. Yeah. Well, I can see the word shame, so I think I might be right. Ooh, okay. See, that speaks more to a religion, doesn't it? So that smile won't hide the shame. Oh, so maybe they've done something. Maybe the relationship is one that goes against the religion. And that's what's unraveling, and that's what the issue is. Ooh. Okay. Am I just linking together unlinked songs? Spoilers, no, I'm not. They very clearly do link, and that's going to happen later. But yeah, the smile won't hide the shame. You learned your lines instead. Is like you're playing a part, like you're. That's a very Sleep Tokeny line, actually. You're just going with the motions. Your feckless singing out will never make a change. So just by going with emotions, nothing's ever going to change, because you're not forcing a change by being true. And you know beliefs are start, but you can't write new limits, so you feel it instead. And you know beliefs are start, so actually believing is a start, even though you're still just playing a part. At least you believe in it. But you can't write new limits, so you can't just decide that things are true that aren't, or that things that aren't true are. Okay. So you feel it instead. Feel what instead? Just feel the lie, I guess. Feel the lie that you're living. Let's keep going.
Lord, please look the other way. I can't seem to find a place we both can stand. Higher, higher, higher than
Alright. I've just had a quick look where I'm more than half an hour into this recording. And I'm on song 3 of 10. May have to pick up the pace. Oh dear. Lord, please look the other way. I can't seem to find a place we both can stand. Higher than high. So Lord, please look away from this shameful thing that I'm doing. I can't seem to find a place we both can stand. So there's no common ground between your teachings and what I'm doing, and what I want to do, and who I want to be. This is deeper than I thought it'd be, actually. So do these songs link together so far? I'm pretty confident that they do. Like, if I was writing a script right now, I would be pouring through these lyrics to find a definitive through line. But I think it's there, isn't it? I think there's a God that we're not sure about. There's a relationship that's crumbling. And there's us living a lie in fear of this God that we're not even sure if we believe in anymore. What else have we got down here? Any other? Yes. Let's keep going.
I can't hear all you say. It's easier than speaking down. And don't you
Is that God then? I can't hear all you say. It's easier than speaking down. So that would help. That would bring us back into this. The idea of this God then is tied to this relationship that's failing, because that's the person who's saying, "And don't you crawl."
And don't you crawl. That's my one life is shame. You learned your lines instead. Your practice singing out will never make a change. And you know the lips are stuck, and you can't find the limits.
And everything will change. You know it right from the start. Do we know it right from the start, or will everything change right from the start, or both? And even if we make it up, dear, we will feel it instead. Can you tell they're English, by the way? So, make it up doesn't mean make up. It means make it up. It means living this lie and then feeling this lie instead. So is this, following on from Energies Never Lost, is this just denial that all this is happening? Are we living in denial now? That's what I think's happening. For anyone wondering, I do understand the irony of me making a video to share with you all an album that I love, and then I'm pausing it and talking over it constantly. That's not lost on me, don't worry. The next song is where it starts getting a bit serious. Well, it's already serious, but this for me is where we really, really get going. I shouldn't probably said up top, this idea of blood and chemistry, you know, I've explained to you what I thought it meant. There's a reason I relate to this album. This is very me. It's very much how I am. It's very much problems I've had mentally. And this one, well, we'll see, but I feel like this song and the next song is where we really kind of kick off. And the quality of the music also goes up, I believe. Let's go. Sacred Shapes. Track 4. 40 minutes in. I may have to edit this down. Yeah, straight in. Oh, that rhyme scheme is so good. How low is the reason for all this exhibition? I see the little something you hide, and my lungs are filled with habits you hold, and I see nothing foretold but smiles I seethe from inside. What does that mean, though? It's really incredible, like, writing, like, the flow of it. But what's he saying? How low is the reason for all this exhibition? So, the person we're talking to is making a scene, and what is the reason for it, and how low, how debased do you feel? How, maybe like how low is your self-esteem that you're doing this? But we see the little something they hide, so we know what the reason is. Maybe we're just wondering either how it's making them feel or why you're trying to get them to say it. And my lungs are filled with habits you hold, and I see nothing foretold but smiles. I seethe from inside. Okay. My lungs are filled with habits you hold, so we're surrounded by this person's habits. This person's... I'm trying to think of the word. Eccentricities, maybe? This person's making a scene, and they do this a lot, and we've had our fill of it. And we see nothing foretold but smiles. So it's living the lie still, isn't it? This is still the same living the lie. So this person, they're just going to keep smiling the way through it. And we're livid about that. This is all connected, man. It's all connected. It's all connected.
We've grown old like old good love should end with us. So let's live stream intermittent and shoulders for the rest, and we'll see our measure.
Yeah. Yeah. We've grown old like all good lust should. So the love has gone and the lust has now gone too. So it should end with us. So as lights stream intermittent, I'm not quite sure what that means. Like intermittent lights, like lights on and off, is like a siren. But I don't think that's where it's going. And shoulders fall and risen. So just a breath in and out. We'll see our measure. Ooh, what's that mean? Quite honestly, right, the song's title, Sacred Shapes, I've always took to mean sex. Like, you know, sacred shapes. This makes sense. And shoulders fall and risen, I guess, could be. Lights stream intermittent. Maybe we're moving in front of the light. We'll see our measure. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm going to dip backwards a little bit to get back on with what was about to happen there. Alright, now I am lost. So, time in my hands. So I've got time in my... Oh, not on my hands, in my hands. I only see what we had. So again, failing relationship, we're still there. The harder the horror, the more there's to cut loose. So the worse the pain is, the harder it is to get over it. But you'll walk, remember? No more trying to picture this in my head. Someone cheating? Or is it just this lie that's being lived that we don't want to see anymore? As your friends sing this song, so this other person, I think I'm going to say her because there are... Oh, does it ever say she? I don't think it does, you know. I'm not going to say her then. Does this other person, are their friends backing up this lie? Like they're enabling this lie and we can't deal with it anymore? Yeah, yep. I've cracked it. At least in my own head I have. What? What? You hold like envisioned? Okay. So gentle but incisioned, you mix the basest crows with the light. I don't think my IQ's high enough here. I can't pick that apart at all. You hold like envisioned, so you remain as I think of you. Maybe you still look like the person I once knew. So gentle and so kind, but sharp incision. So like, yeah, a kind person, but who's very like, I'm just going to say a synonym for the word sharp, so I'll just say sharp again. You know, witty, but also kind of cutting. I don't take shit. You mix the basest crows with the light. I don't want to leave dead air. I don't know what that means. And like sums repeat, so we're going back, blood and chemistry, mathematical, and like sums repeat, so numbers repeat, they they follow the same patterns every time. The gravity holds me to the space that the autumn leaves, like love at your side. Oh, leaves doesn't mean leaf then. That the autumn leaves, space that autumn leaves. So the space is where the leaves, the leaves once were, like love at your side. So there's an inevitability that we're going to stay with this person. Like there's an inevitability that autumn will leave space in the canopy. See, whenever I read lyrics like this, right, for this show, I always think one of two things. I either think, am I not smart enough for this, or am I too smart for this? Is this just random words that sound cool and I'm trying to pick meaning to them, or is there a meaning to it but I'm not emotionally intelligent or literate enough to get it? And right now I'm feeling like it's the latter, and I don't like that. Damn it. Right! Got you. Okay. We're joining the lie. Only we've known all the love strewn ending us. So it's this love that's killing us, as in resolve. But we stay with our decision, with careless inhibition. We all know better. So we know it's a lie. We know it's not going as well as it should be. But this love is all that we've known, and only we have known it, and only we know how good it can be, so we stay with it anyway. Fuck it, we're staying together. I've got you. I only see what we had. Yeah, there we go. I've cracked it. But now we've got to break it down a little bit. Woohoo! What a voice that is. Yeah. We're not done. Look at this. So, this is why I said this is the song where it starts getting real.
Do you remember this? This voice doesn't make your heart irregular and it cannot speak. So do you remember this? This voice doesn't make your heart irregular and it cannot speak.
Thinking about it now, with what we've... I'm so surprised how much... I didn't think I'd get much more reading out of this than what I already had. I'm getting so much more. I should have done this years ago. I used to think that a later moment is a callback to this. I actually think this is foreshadowing for where the story goes next. I'll explain why when we get there. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen, and others.
And it cannot speak.
Hell and High Water Time. One of, I think, if gun to my head, my favourite song of theirs.
You've seen the mind of a stranger, must be you're running out of semaphore.
So what is semaphore? Semaphore. I don't just know this. I've looked this up before because I was like, what is he saying? So I actually did look up this one lyric years ago. Semaphore is what, it doesn't really happen anymore, but like air traffic controllers, when they used to stand on the runways and like with the lights and like point and stuff, that's called semaphore. So it means body language. So you've seen the mind of a stranger. Must be you're running out of semaphore. So you've become someone that you aren't. This is more living the lie again. You've seen the mind of a stranger. You've allowed yourself to become someone else. Must be you're running out of semaphore. Oh, how does that work together? You've seen the mind of a stranger. Must be you're running out of semaphore. Oh, but it's something I can't demonstrate with words. Yeah, you ran out of ways to express yourself and you just became something else. Oh, so tell me.
To see inside her manger, you see I'm nothing more than conical. Oh, conical. Oh, please help me.
To see inside her manger. So there is a her, but the her doesn't feel like the person we're talking about or to. Yeah, because there's a you. The first word is a you. So her is someone else. A child. A child in this relationship would be implied by manger. You see her nothing more than conical. So like, isn't the way we see to do with cone shapes? Again, though, we're getting into the blood and chemistry of things. We're unable to see things for what they are, and so we're breaking them down into things that we can more easily understand, like mathematics and science. Please help me. So I'm skipping ahead. Despite this, despite how we feel about those things, yeah, the change is coming. We're shifting how we feel about these things. And how pretty is that guitar line?
Something inside your heart knows this love is nothing more than chemical. Oh, chemical. Oh, the danger. Oh, dose I'd rather lose.
And there's the crux of the album. There's the crux of the album title. Something inside your heart knows this love is nothing more than chemical. Oh, I love this album so much. So, like, oh, the danger. One dose I'd rather lose. Like, do we want to know? Like, do we want to unlock this thing within ourselves that can then understand human emotion better, or do we want to stay this? Do we want to stay just pretending we know? That's what we're pretending. We're pretending to know what love is, and we don't. Oh, this is coming together so well. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's keep going, because it gets more beautiful. If you like, I can't remember their names. I don't know if I've ever known their names. But if you like this guy's voice so far, get ready, because he fucking goes off in this song. Yeah! Yeah! Where go my angels tonight? We're losing that religion. Where have they gone? That belief, where's it going? Because that's fading, and I'm waiting. We're waiting. We're holding for a resolve. It all ties together. Oh! Fuck yeah, man.
Oh me, oh my, the danger. It seems you're learning all your many forms. So you tell me we've seen the day this night brings. Nothing will ever fill
Wow.
this other heart.
Wow. I've never really paid attention to what that line says. Oh me, oh my, the danger. It seems you're learning all your many forms. So all these lies, all these faces we've worn, we're learning what they all meant and why we did it. So you tell me, we've seen the day this night brings. What a line that is. Nothing will ever fill this other half. So nothing from this night, nothing from this darkness will ever fill the day. The day. We've seen the day this night brings. We're going down this same path again. Nothing will ever fill this other half. Wow. Wow. I hope that there's anyone watching this video. I know it's going to be really long, and it's going to be a lot of me pausing songs and waffling, which I don't know if is necessarily a good idea on YouTube. But if you're this far in, and you're unlocking this with me, and you're enjoying this with me, thank you so much. Because I am very aware that I could be talking to nobody right now. Oh, the final lyrics of this song are so good.
Other heart. Where does it go? Your love tonight. Where does it go? Your love is it better off? It's better off now. And where goes my angel tonight? 'Cause I'm waiting.
Where does it go, your love tonight? Is it better off? Wow. So if we do leave each other, if we do call an end to this, and you go off and love someone else, what happens to it? Is that better? Is that better for you, or am I better for you? Oh, and that ties into the ending of the album so well. This album's even better than I might have to raise it from a 96 on on album of the year. I might just put it straight up 100. Fucking hell! Listen to this album, please. Get this. If this somehow goes viral and the album takes off, the band might get back together and make another one. Do it. I should retitle the video. Man gushes over an album that he's already rated 10 out of 10 for 2 hours. Because this is halfway point. The end of this song is halfway point in the album. We're over an hour into the recording already.
Where does it go? Your love tonight.
Wow.
Where does it go? Your love is it better off? It's better off now. We all live inside.
We are livid souls.
We all live inside. We all live inside. So we're better off. We're better
Is this just semaphore? Is this conical? Is it nothing more than chemical? Or are we souls? Are we something more than that? And does our knowledge of being something more than that make us livid? And even if it makes us livid, are we still better off in that knowledge? Better off living true? Fuck, the layers on this are insane. And it's halfway. It's half fucking way. We've posed the question for the second half of the album to answer. But first, we're going to listen to a song called Triptych, which is a bit mental. If you like the syncopated guitar stuff, well, unzip.
So now that you know it's right, can you see it from the other side? Do you see there is no other right? Can you leave the bed another time? There will be no other promised land. Can the gift to show the other side? So the ground will make your love at night. Hold the sleepers till the morning light.
Alright, okay, I just banged my elbow. Now that you know it's right, so now that we know, now that we're out of the lie, can you see it from the other side? Do you see there is no wrong or right? Oh no, okay, so now that we see each other and what we were living through, can you see it from each other's perspective? Do you see there is no wrong or right? Can you leave them in another tide? Leave the arguments, leave the things that we didn't say in the first song. Can we leave it somewhere else? There will be no other promise I can now give to show the other slight. So all the things that we did say, we can't get rid of them. So the ground will make your love light. Hold the sleepers to the morning light. So the ground. So now that we've fallen, we've hit the ground. It makes the love easier to build back. Hold the sleepers till the morning light. Don't make decisions now. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm getting it. I've never understood this chorus though, so let's see if we can find it now that we're getting a deeper understanding.
But as the doctor came around, no one dared to make a sound. The architecture gave up the sex and it made no sense at all.
You're right, it didn't make any sense at all. But as the doctors came around, no one dared to make a sound. The architecture gave up the sects and it made no sense at all. We're back again. I'm not intelligent enough, I don't get it. So doctors came around, no one dared to make a sound. That's like a mental hospital imagery to me. The architecture gave up the sects. So are we back in delusion? Or were we so deep in delusion that we're now having to find our way out of where that delusion took us? Okay, maybe.
So when the arcs are on the ground, on the visitors allowed, we gave conjecture one by one, and it made no sense at all.
So when the ark stood underground, so the biblical flood and the visitors allowed. So once we touch ground again, and we're no longer pretending to be something we're not, and we started letting people in, we gave conjecture one by one, and it made no sense at all. So that we told our own stories, but they didn't fit together. Let's do the second verse and see if I can see if I can find this.
So do you lead them to the light? Taking your soul central states. Can you bring them to another life? Can you breathe into a lover's life? So now we sink into a second song. Fold the leaves into a dotted line. You will see the limbs of love and pride. Fall asleep without a single sigh.
So we're getting a lot of the same themes still. You know, all the motifs are still here, like settle insides, another life, a lover's lie, love and pride. So do you lead them to the light, tie the noose, or settle sides? So I was just asking what we should do. Do we go back towards this tainted belief? Do we end things? Or do we settle between us and settle the difference? Can you bring them to another life? Can either of us bring the other to each other's side? Or, well, the second line kind of saying the same thing, just kind of allow each other. So I was thinking to a second sign, fold the leaves into a dotted line. Yeah, I'm not sure. Fold the leaves into a dotted line. Like split things in half. You will see the limbs of love and pride follow suit without a single sigh. Damn. I was feeling so good in the last song about being able to put it together and get it, but I'm getting thrown quite hard here. So just listen to the crazy guitar sounds. Let's listen to some crazy guitar sounds.
So as the doctor came around, no one dared to make a sound. The architecture gave up the sense, and it made no sense at all. So when the arms had run aground, and the visitors allowed, we gave conjecture one by one, and it made no sense at all. It made no sense at all.
Is this the other people still in the religion that we've broken out of? The arcs ran aground and visitors allowed, well, so we could get out. Yeah. Sorry, I got carried away. I'm just headbanging. I should get a camera, shouldn't I? But I really don't want to show my face. I hate my face. Yeah, I was just headbanging then. I was just completely lost in the moment. Okay, one by one we told ourselves... Sorry, one by one... I'm out of breath. I'm out to get a drink in a minute. One by one we told ourselves that they would keep the promises that we made. We made your sons and daughters. They will be nothing like us. I think I cracked it. I don't know if you could hear me shouting over the music. But I think I've got it. This is about the people still in the religion that we left. And now that we've broken out of the collective, what's it called? Collective delusion, there's a word for it that I can't think of. Now that we've broken out of it, we're trying to escape. And the arcs are underground, visitors are allowed, we're trying to get out. One by one we told ourselves that they would keep the promises that we made. We made your sons and daughters, they'll be nothing like us. The next generation won't fall for it the way that we have. I'll never tell you again, so pay your lips to the seconds I count in over. Pay your lips to be the seconds I count in over, and breathe life into cold, cold hearts. Okay, so take what you can from me while I'm still around, and use that to spread your bullshit further, or like keep alive what little you have left. Okay. Is there any more original? I'll never know what leaves your heart. When I will fall, it's to your side. So that's, yeah, the leaves again. The Space Autumn leaves. Okay. I'm going to go and get a drink while this is playing. It's not actually live, but I'm treating it like it is. Yeah, I'm still going to have the headphones on. I'm still going to be headbanging my way to the kitchen. But I'm going to go and get a drink. Okay, next song is slow. Little warning about it. It very much feels like a breakup song. I might be wrong, we're going to read the lyrics more. But it always felt like a breakup song to me, and it always felt incredibly condescending. So if you don't like that, skip ahead. I'm going to stop there, actually. Sigh out, sign out, your cursive moments. So, shoulders rise and fall. Your cursive moment, you never had a finely crafted way. But this, that you have had something finely crafted, it's cursive, it's connected. You wanted more, well, I guess you showed it. You wanted more than me? Well, I guess you showed it. Now you sit with the other men. Now you sit and we'll just pretend. Pretend.
Now you sit and we'll just pretend. You've never fallen so hard right from the start. And now you're giving it up to be something you're not. It gets hard. Don't ever let go of pieces of pretend.
Yeah.
So if you're giving it up to be something, well, man.
Right, okay. Let's just pretend. Sorry, I should have kept that on the screen, really. Now you're sitting, we'll just pretend you've never fallen so hard right from the start, when we know that you have. And now you're giving it up to be something you're not. So all this collective realization we had, this other person's now falling back into the lie. It gets hard, don't ever let go. The pieces aren't pretend. Those pieces of reality, those pieces of real emotion that we felt, those were real. So if you're giving it up, let's be something we'll mend. So we're not like imploring them to come back to us. They're just saying, don't give up all the progress that you made. Whew. So the reason why it always felt condescending to me is that line. So say it's slow, tell me so I'm told. Like, oh man. This album was shown to me by an ex of mine, and this really does feel like a relationship. I don't know why that's connected. That isn't really connected. But like, say it's slow, tell me so I'm told. It's like, that's such a not good place in a relationship line, you know? That's like a, you never listen. We'll say it slow then. You know? It's just, it's so condescending. It's condescending both ways. It's a line of someone who's being condescended to, but also it's a condescending thing to say as well. It's very patronising. We're holding on with teeps? We're holding on with teeth and lips we've numbed. So they're numb from holding on, they're numb from holding for resolve. And now we've reached the final low alone. So I must have been wrong about a previous song. They didn't, with reckless abandon, stay together. What was the line? See, normally where it's scripted, I'd just go back and look at what the line was. And now we've reached the final low alone. And we're back to mathematics again. I love how the guitar sounds like sparks breathing life again. Yeah, yep. And like suns breathe life, you feel the spark again, and there's nothing like breathing to begin. So that they're coming back, or are we going back? I'm going to not scroll down for a bit, because I don't want to ruin what comes next, or indeed what comes after that. There's 5. You can see how much time is left in this song. Oh, this is a good one. So there's the major condescension. But let's go back. So say it slow, tell me so I'm told. You're all that matters now, I know. That always felt to me like a roll of the eyes. Like, we're trying to bring this thing back together, but this other person is only interested in themselves and they're moving on. They're sitting with other men. You're all that matters now, I know. We're holding on, our teeth and lips now numb. It does not matter in the cold. So if the world is now cold, everything around is now cold, having cold teeth and lips doesn't matter anymore. It's lost its meaning. So holding on has lost its meaning. Darling, when you sleep, the world will know. Darling, when you sleep, the world is inanimate. So patronizing, that line. It's like, yeah, when you close your eyes, everything just disappears. It's only here for you. It's so bitter. It's so nasty and horrible. Let's keep going.
Slowing down for you, but we can't stop moving round. So say it slow. Tell me so I'm told what it's like to go home with, what it's like to go home with, what it's like to go home. So say all you wanted to say, what you wanted to say. Now it's time to go home with, now it's time to go home with. So say it slow. Tell me so I'm told what it's like to go home with, what it's like to go home with, when it's time 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 to go home with.
So, tell me so I'm told what it's like to go home with you. So say all you wanted to say as well. It just comes across so patronizing still to me. It's like, presumably, if this is the same relationship, we've been home with this person many times. Maybe it means like to be allowed in, to be allowed to see what's hidden. Say all that you wanted to say. Yeah, that tracks then, doesn't it? Say all you wanted to say. Tell me. Yeah, say it slow. Yeah, okay, that's it. That's it then, isn't it? Let me in. And that tracks, because you can see that there's still the better part of 3 minutes left, and you can see now there's no more lyrics left. Well, let me tell you, there are. The thing that we foreshadowed earlier, it's coming now.
You say my name and I am back again. I should know better from the start, but I cannot deny it's been what I want. I am still hanging on. This is the that's not unsung.
Yeah.
So do you remember this? This voice, does it make your heart
Do you remember that?
irregular
From the end of Sacred Shapes?
Do you remember this?
This is why this album's so good, man. It's incredible. Listen to this without me waffling. And if you don't feel things, then I'm afraid you're just blood and chemistry. Is love enough? Nah. Is love enough? That's the conclusion to this song. Is love enough? Tracks 8, 9 and 10 will attempt to answer that. Is love alone, on its own, is love enough? Alright. It's time for Second Breath. The other song that, were a gun not to my head, I would consider saying is my favourite. But I've never paid attention to what the lyrics are in the slightest. So, let's go. Yes! Okay, we're back to the breaking out thing. With dead weight and backhands, we formed the black hand. So we're cold, we're lifeless. I don't know what backhands, a backhanded compliments maybe. In this like negative space, we formed the black hand and we're holding on. So our hands are so numb and lifeless now that they've turned black. With bated heart, like bated breath, like we're hoping against hope. We broke the beckoned, so we broke free from the delusion that beckons people towards it, and we loathe the seconds that we gave too long. So yeah, we're back to what we said. What was the line? Something again. I normally look back at them. I could now, actually, couldn't I? Sod it. Let's go. It was in Triptych. It was. So pay your lips to be the seconds I count in over. So, yeah. We gave them more of ourselves, more of our time than we should have. But we won't be long now. Okay, so we won't be second, so we won't be last, we won't be losing when I hold you up. So even though you're slipping back into this delusion, I won't let you. Is love enough? I am going to hold you up. I'm going to take you with me. We aren't like people, we are the people with air in our lungs. Our lungs were filled with, what was it? Their habits, their exhibition. But that is love, isn't it? You fill yourself with another person. So give it a rest. So stop with the negativity. Yeah, okay. No reading ahead. Just smash. Ladies, gentlemen, and others, get ready for the best part of the album. This section here is incredible. I've never paid attention to what the lyrics are, but I also don't really want to interrupt it, so actually, let's go through the lyrics now. So save them, your little lies and fodder. So save them doesn't mean save these people. I always took it to mean that, but it doesn't. It means save your lies and fodder. I'm not going to believe them anymore. No regrets, you won't go any further. So not only am I going to stop you from taking advantage of me, I'm going to stop you taking advantage of anyone. So now we're coming up for air. I didn't need a second breath. Yeah, don't need a second chance, I'm going. Holding to what we knew. With every twitch your body makes, I feel the air inside escape. Choking, we are renewed. Wow. Never knew that's what it said. So breathe in, okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. So we're forcing all of the poison from the person we'll be singing about the entire time. We're forcing them out of it. And as we feel the air inside them escape, we tell them breathe in. So it goes back to, again, can you force someone else to see your side? Can you force someone to drop a delusion? We're giving it a try. We see no other way around. Lay your body down. You know it's better believed. So when you feel like the inertia's died, when you feel the fires align, we all know you can erase in time, so just hold on. There's so many more lyrics. I need you to hear them now, and I don't want to pause because it's so good. I can't read that far ahead.
So save them, your little lies and fodder. No regrets, you won't go any
Get ready.
So now we're coming up for air. The second breath. To what we knew. With every twitch your body makes, I feel the air inside escape. We are renewed. So breathe in.
Yes! Wow! Chills every time. Fucking hell.
So when you feel like the inertia's died, when you feel the fire align, we'll know you can erase in time. So just hold on, just hold on, just hold on. Let it be no toxic, so let it rise. Hold on, we will bring our love lost to better times. Hold on, so give your breath to me. Give your breath to me. We will.
There will be no toxins or layers in our eyes. We will be the love lost on bitter tides. We might be livid souls, but we will be souls. There'll be no toxins left in us. We will drive all the air out of ourselves and breathe in anew. We will recover. We will get better. We'll walk. Held Like Kites, penultimate track. Maybe my least favourite, but still really good.
You can live your little dream for so long. You can follow anything until your dying day is done. So long, so long, so long.
Okay, so you can live your little dream for so long. You can follow anything until your dying day's done. So long. It does feel like we're going back and forth a little bit. So, have we got out? Have we got them out? I guess for so long, but then you have to come out. You can follow anything until your dying day is done. Okay. Alternatives, maybe.
You can ride your little high for so long. You can give all that you like, but when the kite begins to fall,
Yeah.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
That track's then done it. So you can ride the little high, you can live your little dream, but when it starts to fall apart, you have to let it, and you have to hold on to something that's real. Yeah? Okay. Let's go. Oh. I pressed skip instead of play. Oh dear. Back there.
You can ride your little high for so long.
Live
You can
stuff,
give
everyone.
all that you
Let's just stop
like,
it again.
but when the kite begins to fall, hold on, hold on, hold on. Then you say, I am the one that you want. You don't love me like anyone. You don't love me like anyone.
There we go. So we've gone beyond the call of duty for this person that we love to get them out. And whilst they're not completely out, they're not fully recovered, it's going to take time. They know that they love us, and they know that it's a good thing, and that they're going to hold on.
So hold on. You can live beyond your means for so long. You can bring along the seams, but I will fix you when you're done. My love, my love, my love. So I say, you are the one that I want. I won't love you like anyone. I won't love you like anyone. You are the one that I want. I won't love you like anyone. I won't love you like anyone.
So is love enough? It is when it's like this, when it's used correctly. They allow each other to make their own mistakes and then help each other when they need it. This is healthy. Yeah, not much more to say. It's just nice. It's just a nice song.
And we know
beautiful line. What a wonderful, wonderful little line that is.
You really took something, as I cannot make a sound. You really
Light us
took
out.
something, as I cannot make a sound. You really took something, as I cannot make a sound.
Is it? Do I need to explain this? I'm going to say she because I'm fairly certain it is. There's various. Maybe not. I know. I'll keep saying they because they might not be straight guys. I'm pretty sure they are, but they might not be. They leave us speechless. That's all this means, and that's the last of the lyrics. Let's just sway along with how pretty it is.
You really took something, as I cannot make a sound. You really took something, as I cannot make a sound. You really took something, as I cannot make a sound at all.
Beautiful, beautiful. And now, despite Genius having an 11th track here, the actual album only has 10. Believe me, I had this on CD. So this is the finale. You keep me here. You interrupted me. I had more to say. This, in my opinion, is the best closing track on any album ever. That's a heavy thing to say before letting someone hear a song, but I've said it. And all of these questions, all of these things, will this relationship work? Is love enough? All of these questions need answers. Let's answer them.
I'd give you up just to get things started. How would I know if the sky was falling right to your door? Right to your door.
Let me in, talk to me. Say all the things you need to say to me. I'd give you up just to get things started. I'd push you away just to get a reaction from you.
This is a gift if a gift's departed. You'll never know if the sky was falling. Now that you're sure. Now that you're sure.
Like, come to your senses. Take stock of what's around you. You know, give me something. Be something. There it is. There it fucking is. So, this is me trying to communicate the feelings that you've spread around. There's these things that you're asking me, is love enough? There's no reason or rhetoric answer. It's just love. There is no blood, there is no chemistry, there is no way of explaining it. It's just love. That's all it is. It's something beyond.
You will see when I mean cathartic. Now you know the sky is falling right to your door. Right to your door.
Everything falling apart can be a good thing because it gives us a chance to rebuild. This is so good.
You know you better
And there you go, they're from Southern England. You know you better not laugh. I knew there was a reason. I knew it was about a woman. Save me, lady. Open up and give it with some grace. Hold on to me. Give me one good reason to be here. So it's saying all the things we've said before, but that give me one good reason to be here. It's like, come on, show it to me now or never. Ladies, gentlemen, others, I have forgotten that I am sitting here listening to a rock metal album. There's a very good chance this is all about drugs. There's always a good chance that it's about drugs when it's rock and metal. We've given our God the pain. Ease yourself on something else. No, I don't think so. Blood and Chemistry does help the drug angle, though, as well. No, I don't think so. I'm going to say it isn't. In my head, it's not. Even if it is, for real, I don't want it to be, so it isn't. Damn it. Okay. If you are still here, we're approaching the 2-hour mark, so I can't imagine that many of you are. I've seen my retention figures. If you are still here, though, you're about to hear the best ending of any album of all time. And I intentionally have not scrolled down yet, because there are only 5 words left in this album. And there are almost 5 minutes as well. But let's just cover the previous ones. So I will give my reasons instead. Now I know what keeps me here. So we're not getting an answer from her. She isn't giving us that thing that we've been asking for this entire album. Maybe she doesn't want to, but maybe she just can't. So instead, we're going to do it. We've figured it out. We've pulled ourselves out. We didn't need a second breath. We know why we're still here. So let's answer the question and end the album. Get ready. that's the answer. It's not blood, it's not chemistry, it's something else, and it on its own is enough. It has an intrinsic value of its own that isn't dependent on anything else. It is enough. Yeah. Incredible. What do I need to say anything? Do I need to say anything? I must have heard this 1,000 times and it still gets me every time. Unbelievable. You know what? Fuck this. fuck this. Where's edit? How do I edit this? Am I not logged in or something? Oh, I must be logged in, otherwise it wouldn't be showing my own review at the top. Edit rating. Fuck it. Fuck it. Wow. Wow. If you don't feel that, then I don't really know what to tell you. That's incredible. It's incredible. One of the best storytelling albums of all time, one of the best albums musically of all time, one of the most creative rock, metal, math rock, alt rock albums of all time, one of the most emotionally complex and beautiful albums of all time. Just fucking amazing. And the fact that this band never really took off and this album doesn't have as much love as it should have is a wrong in the world that I hope over the last couple of hours I will have righted, even if it's only for one or two people. Fucking hell, it is nearly 2 hours. If you sat through this entire thing, then thank you, I love you. And in fact, a little bonus treat for those of you who have sat through this. Yes, this was a dry run for when the Sleep Token album comes out. Get ready for that. But until then, and until next time, and until the future, get the thing right. I never get it right. Until the future, drive safe.